Hello, what's going on, Country Boy Modding fans? How y'all doing today? How is everybody doing? Welcome, Jackson Modding. Appreciate you coming. We're going to give a couple minutes here so that way people can get strolled in. Everybody go ahead and put a hello down in the comments. Jackson Modding, I'm using Blender 2.93, and Zach, it is a 44-foot trailer in real life. I want to bring my camera down just slightly for y'all. There we go. Everybody make sure you put a big hello down in the comments. Yes, the model is trash. That's why we're completely remodeling it in Blender before we put it in game. There is a version of it out, and in my opinion, it's a pretty garbage version. Thank you very much, Zach. Yes, please, everybody make sure you hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. And let's make this trailer super, super wicked. And it doesn't matter who did it. Whoever made the model, it's not very good stuff. And like I said, there is a version of it that is already been in game, and I have seen it, and in my opinion, it's total trash. So we're gonna make a really awesome version. All right, we have 6 people in the live. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Everybody, please make sure that you share the link for the live, and let's get this thing fired up. Today is my birthday, and I thank each and every single person who has wished me a happy birthday today, whether it be on Facebook or on YouTube, and also my real life friends and family. So I appreciate that from everybody, because it is definitely something that y'all took a few minutes of your time to do that you did not have to do. I haven't checked out the controls on it. Jackson Modding, all I did was look at it in GE and got disgusted and deleted it. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. We're going to go ahead and roll the intro.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the
Alright, with that being said and being done, now let's get on to the project here. This also is a informative channel, as no matter what you do in life, if you choose that you want to do modding, you can do it. We are making tutorials. There are more tutorials and more mod reviews coming up here soon, very soon. But don't let anybody make you think that you can't do it. Don't let anybody make you think that it's too hard for you. Anybody can do it. However, there is a very, very heavy learning curve to it, and all it takes is some will, some time, and some gumption. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this. We're going to snap our cursor to here, and then we will create a cube. Let me turn on my snapper here. And as some of you that may have been on the, let's see, Jackson says, what did you think of the excursion? The excursion was very, very good. It's actually going to be a mod review coming up here soon. I haven't seen too much stuff done by Josh Farley of American Modder that wasn't pretty darn good. All right. So for the moment, let's get rid of these. And need to go into edges. And we'll grab, that's not what I want to do. And we have a donation by, oh, we have a subscriber, on, we have a subscriber on, Streamlabs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize. I missed who it was, but it is greatly appreciated. For all of you who are watching and do come in, if you would like to subscribe, if you would like to donate to the project to be completed and released as a public mod, there is a link in the comments below for donations to help take care of the time for getting it all completely modeled and getting it in gamed. Also, anybody that does subscribe or does donate will definitely be getting a notification showing up there in the top left corner, just like the last person did. I apologize. I didn't see who it was. Let's see. Need to subdivide. Subdivide it by 2. And grab all these. Whoops. We'll be back. Have to go get some stuff done around the house. All right, Jackson Modding. Well, I appreciate you coming in. If you come back, we'll be looking forward to it. I think that's about good. We're going to bring that into about there. Need to change our snapping method to edges. Actually, before we do that, we're going to grab all these. Why are you wanting to be a turkey? There it goes. We have 4 people in the chat. Everybody, please make sure you say hello in the chat. I want to personally greet each and every one of you. Subdivide. That's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. Um, For any of you that may just be coming in, we are completely remodeling this whole entire trailer because, in my opinion, it is garbage. There we go. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. So let's select our face there. Let's grab that. Switch this to face. And let's see. Let's bring back in peaks. Nope, not that. Hide that for a minute. Where in the world did it go? There. And let's see here. We're going to snap that to there for 1 minute. We're actually going to switch that here in 1 second, and I'll show y'all why. Because I want to make sure that I'm lined up with this. Let me undo or hide that for a minute. Hide that for a minute. And then change this to edge. And we're going to grab this to right there. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're actually going to bring this edge down to here. So how we're going to do that is we're going to extrude. That's not quite where I wanted it. Let me hide this for a minute. Then I need to oops. And then what we can do is we can oops, turn this off, grab this, Need to. And we now have a complete I-beam, which, in my opinion, looks a whole lot better than that square block that they had there. And on top of it looking better than that square block that they had there, it actually looks realistic. Now, if we really wanted to, we could, let's see where to go. Where to go, where to go, where to go. That's not it again. We could right there. And then we could and there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Let me try and get in a little closer to see if um, let me stick that in just a little bit more. I think that's good. We'll turn on our snapping again. We'll snap the edge. And hmm. let's take and switch to edge mode. We'll grab these. Actually, no. Let's see. Did I do what I wanted to do? Um, no, not exactly. I think we'll leave it like that because when we build the new piece for here, we're gonna actually make it so that way it's flat. So I think we're good on that for now. For this, we're going to turn back into face mode here. We're going to grab that, bring it there. Jimmy, thank you very, very, very much. That is greatly appreciated of you. And hopefully, not only is it my birthday, but we can end up turning this thing into a very awesome mod for y'all. Last, I will go over a couple details that were discussed last week for anybody that may not have been here last week. The discussion, the majority of the live last week was kind of just discussing what we were going to do. And the general consensus was that we do LED lights for the whole entire trailer. And my personal suggestion was that we do a mixture or a combination so that way there is um, chicken lights that are an option. Excuse me. Chicken lights is an option, and just standard DOT lights as an option, but more than what's already currently on the trailer, because in my opinion, it doesn't have enough lights. At a later date, once we get to the lights, we will go over the details of that. But I think for the majority of the trailer, at least up top, we're going to use something like these round lights, but they're going to be LED. They currently are not, and I'll show you what I mean. Currently, the way they're designed, let me turn this ugly auto smooth off. The way they're designed as like a chrome background, and then this is supposed to be the light, which in my opinion is not going to turn out looking very good. What I could do to show you an example is, let me make this into it's going to be a little while before before you can add it to your fleet, Jim A. But it's going to be an awesome mod, hopefully, by the time it turns out, because I am open to suggestions. If anybody has any ideas for it as we move along, I'm definitely open to those ideas. Not guaranteeing that they will be implemented, but it is definitely an idea that will be considered. Um, let's see. Let's go to one. Let's take this to an orange. Let's turn this to a chrome. Take this to 0. We'll make this orange too. Just let's set that at 100. All right. Now I need to. Hello. Need to turn off my auto smoothing. Make this orange. Yeah, I guess right about right there. And just for reference, if you see how it looks right there, Squiggles, thank you very much. Oh, dude, that is really awesome that you came in to check out my live. That's really awesome of you. I've watched quite a few years, and they look pretty good. If you ever need any help, bud, and you want to make some stuff look a little bit cooler, or you need to know how to do anything as far as animations or whatever, I'm always open to help. So feel free, bud, anytime. Awesome. Thank you for the happy birthday, buddy. So anyhow, as I was saying, and I hope everybody's hearing me great, or not too loud. Um, but as I was saying, the way the light's set up right now, I think that kind of looks kind of hokey. Personally, I think it would look so much better as an LED. Um, maybe a 5 bulb LED. Oh, Squiggles, brother, I've been modding for about 4 years. Not that I know everything. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. But if I ever need anything and I know you know it, I'm definitely hitting you up, brother. And same with you. As far as animations, I see lights, things like that. Those are kind of my fortes, at least in my opinion. Um, so anything like that, if you need any help, feel free, brother. Um, Service functions, you name it. But anyhow, I think that particular kind of light looks hokey. It looks cheap. It looks um very poor, poorly modeled. So I think we're definitely gonna go with some LEDs. Maybe some like 5 bulb LED, or technically they're not bulbs, but some um 5 slot LEDs. So there will be um 5 on the outside, maybe one in the middle. I don't know. That's just a thought for future reference. Um, but the biggest goal is getting rid of all this blocky mess garbage. Um, I- I'm sorry, but how can you have a square block as a hinge? So we're definitely remodeling this entire trailer and making it look way cooler. So in this note, we have these two main things here. We're going to go ahead and delete those. Then what we'll do is we'll set this like this. Then we can go in here and we can mirror it, and bam, both sides are completely done already. That quick, that easy. And even if we go in here, let's go ahead and save that like that. And let's clear this just to be sure that it's not attached to something else. Bring this down and bring that a little shinier. And just to make 100% certain that it looks as great as it can look, we'll add split it. Bam. And we have a trailer that looks, in my opinion, a whole heck of a lot better. Just just in two little things. In my opinion, that looks 100,000 times better. Now, when we get to this point and this point, we are going to 45-degree angle cut this, and we'll 45-degree angle cut the top here so that we can match it. But before we go too far, because we're not gonna completely save this yet. For some reason, I'm still having an issue with my headphones shutting off after I don't talk for a few seconds, but at least I've kind of managed it. So we're not going to save that as of yet. And the reason being is so that way we can grab a copy of this and make sure that we're matching the size of it. Uh, Sorry, I had to get a drink, y'all. Let's see here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that next. We'll go ahead and shut these things down and woohoo. Go ahead and duplicate that, separate it, and then we will rotate it on the x-axis 90 degrees. And then what we'll do is grab this, and we will snap our cursor. Then we can just take this and go bam. And then we'll grab this face here. Now, as I stated in the previous live, I'm no pro modeler. I'm not saying that I know the fastest way to do absolutely everything or the best way to do everything. I kind of do things as I know how to do them. However, I know enough that I know that I can remodel this trailer. Um, oops, I forgot to unselect that. All right, now we're starting to get somewhere. So now we can unselect that. Woohoo! I need to go back into face mode. Snap my cursor to that. Then we'll grab this. We'll duplicate it. Snap selection to cursor. And then so that way we can match our open ends together. Need to go just like that. Then I'll grab my face here. Grab that to there. And then go back into edge mode. All right. So let's go ahead and hide these for a second. Hide this for a second. Hide this for a second. Hide this for a second. And then I'm going to grab Z. All right. Now we can snap our cursor to that. We can create a plane. And then we can rotate it by 45 degrees. We hit negative. Uh-oh. I forgot. Rotate X by 45 degrees. And then we can grab this. And we'll do a boolean of that. And sometimes this works out fine. Sometimes it doesn't. Um, but in this case, we'll just switch this to an exact. Then we'll boolean this with that. And then if we hide this, uh-oh, I had the wrong thing. Hide this, Like this. Hmm. You decided to be a punk on me, didn't you? Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this ugly thing. Um, like this for a second. Hey. Hmm. Why are you wanting to be a turkey? Oh, I see why. Hide this for a minute. All right. I got you, you little punk. Wrong one. Now we got us a nice, perfect little corner. Let me hide this. We got us a nice, perfect corner there. And then Really, what I like to do, but I know I don't exactly have the skill to do, unfortunately, is I would like to be able to put a weld on all these edges, but that's a little beyond my capabilities. I just think that would look really cool. Paul Sams, hello, Country Boy Modding. How are you tonight? I am doing wonderful. It is my birthday, and we are celebrating it by live streaming some modding, baby. All right, so let's see. Next, I will go down here and let's see. Grab this on the y-axis. Only thing I don't like about Blender sometimes is how it does that white line. It's a little hard to see. Thank you very much for the happy birthday, Paul. All right, let's snap our cursor to selected, and then let's add us another plane. And we'll rotate the X on this. You know what? I'm wrong. I need to. No, I'm right. Rotate X 45. And we need to boolean. And switch to face mode here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Boolean. Uh, why did it take my corner out right there? Shouldn't have. Let me hide this for a minute. Go back here a minute. Hide this for a minute. Mm-hmm. Clean. All right. Let me hide this. I guess it just wants to be silly and do that to me, but that's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hmm. Well, what I could do is go here to here and oh, you know what? Let me. mm, That's not what I want to do. Now let me try this. Hmm. Why are you wanting to fight me? Is it because I used you to bully with already? If so, then let's try this. Hmm. I am not quite certain why this wants to do that. Let me. Kind of better. Let's try that. Hmm. Not exactly how I planned on doing this, but it works. And then you do that. And there we go. We now have two perfectly angled pieces. That's kind of the thing with Blender is some of it is even when you're super experienced, some of it is trial and error. Um, and you won't always guaranteed get it right on the first try. Um, we're going to label this as, and not only will you not necessarily get it right on first try, but sometimes there's more than one way to skin a cat, so to speak. So we'll put this as, why am I all of a sudden lagging in Blender? Okay, that was strange, but okay. Uh, But as you see, we have two really nice looking corners there, just as it actually would have in real life. Then when we get to these 2 points, we can make smaller versions of angle iron and put there. I think that will look really, really good and probably more realistic. Plus, maybe, well, maybe, uh, maybe bringing them up like that just a little bit. What I will do is I will look at actual pictures of the um, realistic trailer and see what more matches. Um, Actually, we can do that right now. Let's go. Don't want the 3D model. Wants real trailer. Uh, um, there we go. So yeah, I was right. Those supports would be up way closer to the wheels there. Okay, cool. So technically, we're going to do this, and it's going to be Well, I guess those technically would have been in the right spot then. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. It looked too long with the wheel not here, or too far out with the wheel not here, but I guess that would be about right. Okay. So what we can do now is we can do location, rotation, scale. Then we can do a mirror, location, rotation, and scale. Mainly in Blender, all that's required. Blue Dragon Gaming, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Technically, in Blender, all you have to do is freeze the location, the mirror. However, I like to um, freeze everything just so that way I can be assured that there's no possible chance of it going completely AWOL on me. And bam. So we're getting somewhere now. We kind of didn't on the last go round. And then on top of that, we can delete that. And we're also completely online with this. No, these. So when we go putting our new mesh up here up top, it's gonna look awesome. Is everybody enjoying the live? I know I keep looking out of the camera view. I'm sorry, and it keeps making me look all goofy. Is everybody enjoying the live? Trying to mod while watching the stream. That's pretty cool. What are you modding, buddy? Mr. Blue Dragon? All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and trying to add a light bar and strobes to a FS22 truck. I have quite a few people that have asked me to do um strobe tutorial recently, and I've yet to have time to be able to do it. Um, but I'm hoping to be able to put one of those out here. Uh-oh. I'm hoping to be able to put one of those out here soon. Um, I did make one in FS19, but that video kind of no longer exists. Let me rephrase. It does, but it was kind of poor quality because at the time I was working off of a Microsoft Surface Pro, which did great for modding, but it didn't do very good for tutorials and videos. Um, I was able to put out some pretty wicked mods um, with that particular computer. We want to do a hide here. Nope, wrong thing. Let's see, we want to do a grab Z. It's a prefab light bar. You know, in all my time modding, um, I've never used a prefab item. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just not something I've ever done. Need to switch to edge mode. However, with the prefabbed items, for especially for beginners, it's actually a very good thing in my opinion. Let's change our snapping mode here to edges. And let's snap this. Um, and then we go back into face mode here. And we can delete these faces. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to do. Um, hide that for a minute. There we go. And then on this, we can do a solidify. Oh, let's see. Do two, whoops, 225. Let's see how close we are to our original here. As soon as I find it. Go 5, 4, 5. Oops. There we go. 4, 7. I think that's pretty doggone close. Pretty doggone close there. So then we'll hide that. We'll apply that. Then that smooths out our corners there. And then we can grab this face, and this face. You know what? We're going to, before we do that, we're going to use that face. Snap our cursor to our selected. Set origin 3D cursor. Go back to face mode here. There we go. Now we're lined up just perfect there. Next thing I want to learn is how to make lights in Blender. That is another tutorial that I plan on making, but kind of want to make sure that everybody's at that level before I make that tutorial. Because if I know from my experience of when I was learning how to mod, if it was something that was too advanced for me and I tried watching it, it kind of went right over my head. And then I would have to ask somebody for help. And to me personally, I felt foolish having to ask for help, being that at the time that was something that should have been fairly easy for me to learn. All right. If y'all can give me about 30 seconds, I'd appreciate it. I will be right back. All right, we are back. When the coffee makes it to the end of the road, Mother Nature ain't stopping it. All right, so let's see, what do we got here? Let's go ahead And let's freeze our location, our rotation, and our scale. Our location, our rotation, and our scale. And then, you know what? Before we do that, actually, let me duplicate that. I want to set my origin to the center of mass. That way I have that as a item to use for later. And then I'll go ahead and I will mirror that. I will mirror that. I need to apply it first. And then snap my cursor to selected. And need to go back up. I need to grab this. Let's go ahead and snap that to my cursor. Rotate the Z by 90 degrees. Rotate Z 90. Why are you not turning? Oh, rotate Z 90. 90. Oh, somehow I accidentally hit my, oh darn it. My, numlock button. Couldn't think there for a second. Right. And then we'll grab that. X. Grab that. X. And then we'll make this our new cursor to selected. Set origin to 3D cursor. Y. Not sure what it did there, but wasn't what it was supposed to do. Hmm. Try that. Hmm. Oh, I'm Snap cursor to selected. And snap selection to cursor. There we go. And we'll duplicate that. Cursor to selected. Then we need to snap selection to cursor. And we will rotate the X 180. All right. Then what we can do, we'll take our two deals here and we will, whoops, wrong thing. Take that. We'll boolean like that. Nope, like that. Let's try. Need to grab that face, grab that face, and we'll turn this off. GY, bam. That way we're not cutting into the other side of the um, oh, you know what? I think I know my issue. I need to boolean this with this. Except sorry, y'all. I know I got quiet there. Just, um, trying to get in Blender and I get into quote unquote perfectionist mode and go quiet sometimes. Timberwolf logging, thank you very much. So now is when I'm going to become sort of perfectionistic, and we are going to get our height matching right here. So we're going to grab the Z axis. I need to get zoomed in a little bit more. Oh, there we go. And with this, we're going to grab it, y-axis, right there. And then now, we can grab these two faces, switch to face mode here. We can go G, Y, grab these two faces, G, Y. Oh, actually, you know what? Y. These ones I could leave the way they are. Yeah, let's see. Well, no, because I did those ones that way. So let's see here. Need to Boolean. Now, we can take this, we can go shade smooth, shade smooth, shade smooth. We can edge split, edge split, edge split. Shade smooth, edge split, and hide that. Shade smooth this. Actually, before we do that, let's give it a little bit of bevel there. Now we can shade smooth, edge split, and there we go. And then, actually, we'll give it our paint. Oh, guess I can go back into that mode so that way we can actually see how it's looking. Paint, 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 paint. Trailer is looking a whole lot better now. I think we've done a huge upgrade to the way it was looking. At least our version is completely detailed. Still got the hinge to make back here yet, but we're definitely getting there. Definitely looking a whole lot better than the original model. But as any of you can see, it doesn't take a whole lot to um, make a model look better. Um, just a matter of whether you want to actually take the time or not. make some. We'll go ahead and make some pretty cool details here in a second and show you how good it's gonna look from what the original model looked like. As soon as my Blender decides to quit crashing, there it goes. It happens in Blender sometimes. Let's go. Let's grab a plane and let's put it in edge select mode. And we're not going to quite go all the way. We'll go. Going to be hard to get it right where I need it, but let's go. And that, well, helps to have this on edge. Go EY. Again, it helps to have that on. I'll grab this one. Try and get it on the same spot. There we go. This one, we're just going to go to the space here. And this one, we will go to this face. Now, we can subdivide. And let's see. Do I like that? We're going to subdivide that. Maybe one more time. And then we'll I think we should go a little bit thinner, like maybe about like that. Yeah. And then, oops. I don't know why that was selected too, but okay. That I'm aware of, there's no easier way to do this part. I do know that if you do an edge split on it, it makes the material look off, or the grid look all funky in Giants Editor once you put a material on it. So, as far as I know, I think this is the quote unquote fastest way to do it. I could be wrong. Jackson's modding, it's a giant pain in the butt. No pun intended. Oops. Hide this so it's out of my way. Um, Jackson's modding. There is a tutorial on YouTube um, that is very helpful for getting the exporter um, working. Um, I would like to make a video myself to help people, but personally, I don't even remember how I did it. Um, but there is a video out there that is very, very good at teaching how to do it. That maybe I'll have to Um, Try and link it in the description of a video. Strobes are very tricky. Blue Dragon. Um, One of the biggest things that a lot of people miss is you have to change information on a mod that does not have strobes. You have to change information in the mod sec and the XML, and there is parts that have to match between the mod sec and the XML. However, also at the same time, um, there you got to do a vehicle. Pardon me. Trying to remember what the exact name is. A vehicle type name that isn't like any other vehicle, so that way you won't have problems down the road. All right, so it's not all the way done. There's still there's still some work that I need to go around and do to touch it up. But just so that you guys have an idea how this is going to look, and this is just an idea. It doesn't have to be Chrome and or anything. But there's one way that it could look. It could also be black, just like the trailer. So there's multiple looks that it could be. I personally think I would use it as the Chrome, just my opinion. And probably what I'll end up doing is setting it up so that we can be used as multiple colors. But that'll probably be set as, pardon me, color selectable. Um, but I think that grid there looks a whole heck of a lot better than the grid they had down here. Um, and also, once we make the new grid for down here, I'm not going to have it partially wrap um, around that post because I'm sure the original trailer manufacturer wouldn't do that. So we'll go ahead and take a break here for a few minutes and just chat. Is there anything that anybody particularly has any questions about that maybe I could potentially help with. And Dex's modding, I used to use 2.79, but as soon as I got into 2.93, it is so much easier on computer resources that it will blow your mind. Also, while we're on the topic of just talking um, for a second, make sure that you go ahead and that's right, hit that like button, subscribe. If you are not already a member of the channel, please make sure that even if you don't subscribe, make sure you like and you share the video out. It helps me to know that I'm able to help you and help many others by this video. Or also, in this case, it helps me to be able to showcase this mod for other people to come. That way everybody can enjoy it. Also, another thing, for all of your gaming needs, your computer software needs, your um, Windows license keys, make sure you give our affiliate a check. You can get, for example, Farming Simulator is almost always half price of what it is with Giants. And if you use my links that are down below in the description, you will get not only the price that they offer you, but you will also get a small percentage off of that because of my links there. Make sure that you select to accept cookies, and that will guarantee you my price for them. Also, aside from that, make sure while you're down in the description below, you check out all our other social media platforms. We have Twitch, or I'm sorry, we have Twitter, pardon me, TikTok, Instagram, Rumble, and as well as Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. So please make sure you go down, you follow us on all social media platforms because we are going to have some awesome stuff coming. I have quite a few more ideas after we are done with this trailer for other trailers. So please, you don't want to miss out. Make sure that you go ahead. Yes, I do have a Discord server. I believe that is in the description below as well. I'm generally not a big fan or on Discord very often. Um, pardon me. So if for some reason that you wanted to, I'd like to talk to you about something I'm having trouble with at a later time because I'm at work right now. Nvme, that's awesome. Go ahead. Make sure that you go ahead and contact me through Facebook. If it's something we need to discuss over Discord that I can help you with, um, that is the best way to contact me. I am hardly ever on Discord. Uh, there's a bunch of drama on Discord, and I just choose to kind of veer away from Discord as much as possible. Let's go, Blue Dragon. That's awesome. Excuse me. Let's see. We have been live for 2 hours. Should we continue going for another 15, 20 minutes, 45 minutes? Or is this getting to the point where it's kind of enough for everybody? That tends to happen. I know even now with my experience level, I still have issues where I goof up once in a while in the XML and or the ModSec as well sometimes. It happens to the best of us, believe me. If anybody wants to continue going, we can probably finish this up. Get the side the other side duplicated, and maybe stop there. Or should we just go ahead and put on pause for tonight, and we will continue this Wednesday for certain. Um, Unfortunately, I goofed up and I thought it was Tuesday on Wednesday, and I feel like a dope, but it is what it is, and I kind of figured there was no point in getting started on Friday, which was going to be our next day anyhow. But um, also my son's birthday was on Friday, so we went and celebrated that. Jimmy, I'm not sure what you had said. I don't know if YouTube um cut down what you said or if you removed it. You may want to try and word something differently if it was YouTube that removed it. We all know YouTube's not the most that's Okay, that was weird. Let's see. See if that's going to allow me to double. Oh, yeah. What in the world? Hello? There we go. Try that. And then that should allow me. I still see 5 people watching, but nobody's talking. What in the world's going on here, folks? Blue Dragon says, I'm here lurking. Man, I wanna double those edges, but then my problem is I'm going to have to remove this nice crisp line here, and I don't want to do that. So I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up loop cutting these, and we'll have let's go on either side of the beam, and then I'll probably notch the tubes. For now, let's go location, rotation, scale. We'll mirror that. We ain't gonna apply it because then when we do our edits here, we'll have to go redo them all over there. And we don't want to redo them. Let's see. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks better. No, I don't. Well, maybe I do. So let's do this. Go back into face mode. Yeah, I think well, maybe. Let me try something here. Hmm. Yeah, I think I like the way that looks better. Um, okay. Nvme, I'm working. Eh, fair enough. Let's see. Hopefully this don't go buzz off on me. No, it didn't. Thank you, goodness. We'll work a little bit longer on this before we call it quits. Not much longer though. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Jim. At least I'm giving you some entertainment while you're at work. Hopefully valuable or good entertainment. But the times I'm sure it's kind of boring entertainment too, because I do tend to get zoned in and get quiet. Y'all, we're near 500 subscribers. So please make sure that you like this, share it out. We will definitely be back on Wednesday. We will try and be back on at an earlier time so that way it's a little more convenient for more people. Um, we'll try and do somewhere between 5 and 6 uh, Eastern Standard Time, so we can hopefully fit more people's schedules. Um, I figured I'd give it a whirl at 7 and see how it turned out. And it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. For as small as my subscriber town is, it wasn't bad. But I think a little bit earlier time will make it a little bit better. Jackson, I appreciate that. If it, I'm going to look myself. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I don't think that it wraps exactly like that. I think it probably looks better than that. Um, just my opinion. But I'll look. If it does, then we'll replicate it. That's fine. Also, everybody be on the lookout. I do believe um, tomorrow we'll likely actually have potentially two videos coming out. One will be a modding tutorial, and one will be a mod review. But for sure, there will be definitely one of the two out tomorrow. Um, but possibly both. Everybody, is there anybody that was in here last week that's listening now? I'm not 100% sure, Jackson, as to what the tutorial is going to be about yet. I have a few things that I've thought about doing. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to pick yet. If it'll let me do two at a time, or if it's gonna try and combine the two. Oh, it didn't. Awesome. Good luck. Even us experienced guys still struggle with that dynamic suspension. It's very advanced um, type of stuff. It's definitely not for somebody that's a beginner or the faint of heart. But I wish you the best of luck. Sorry, itchy nose, y'all. All right, y'all. I think that's going to call it. Oh, we hit 500. Yeah, baby. Let's go. 500 subscribers. Let's go. All right. Make sure you all like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on Wednesday with another live working on this trailer. Hopefully, we can eventually work into making these lives just a little more exciting with more people. So that way it can be a very enjoyable time. Pardon me, I had to get a drink, y'all. Right. Y'all have a good one. God bless. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out.